We're starting a brand new way of teaching at the feast. We're starting something exciting. God is birthing a whole new generation of people who will hunger to follow the Word. By book, verse by verse, chapter by chapter, story by story, we're gonna sit at the Master's feet with total humility and allow the text as divinely inspired to speak to our hearts. Get ready, because we're gonna start this journey of longing and really understanding God and His Word for you.
I am desperate for anything to ease the burden, for something new, to give me anything that's certain, longing for a change, looking for escape, searching for a reason not to stay the same. But in your hands I remain. I choose to heed your call. I leave it up to you. You who see my rise and fall. So cleanse me, disturb me, shake me to my core. Make me, turn me.
Hello. Good evening, guys. I hope that you are having fun. And this is Brother Steven once again for another Spirit and Life. Welcome. There was a little bit of lag because I saw that it was jittery. So if ever you experience something jittery when you're watching this, please, we apologize. I apologize because our area may be having intermittent internet. But yes, welcome once again to Spirit and Life. And as you may already know in the promotional posts in this page, we are going to talk about anxiety with my wife. And we have also another special guest here in the house who is, Luca is also going to come because he wants to be here to sit with us. But before we go to that part of this discussion, I also like to make a shout out to all of you who are watching this in YouTube. This is also streamed live in YouTube in www.youtube.com/Steven Nelias. All right. So if you're a YouTube watcher and if you don't want to experience the internet or reception, you can also watch this in YouTube. And please comment there below in YouTube as well. All right. So now let's go to one of our most favorite parts of the Spirit and Life, which is your shout out. So shout out muna tayo. Sige, start tayo. Sino ba? Si Miyuki Sakamoto. Hello to all of you. To Joash Caminos. Then Hon Hon. I don't know who Hon Hon is, but there it is. Then Jessa Pulgo Nacion. Then Charis Lubon. Reza Corteza Zarate. Nikolai Esguerra, hello to you. Then Felisa Irenia. Who else? Here, see Stephanie Malig. Stephanie Malig is here, and they're all tagging friends. Please don't forget to tag your friends and family who may be interested to know how we as a family, as a couple, were able to overcome anxiety. All right, so we'll be sharing our story. Next, Gem C. Then also Madeline D the second or two, and then Sheng Yakaralk or Clara. Then we have Jolly May Lisondra. Hello, good evening to you. Then who else? We have Christelle, good evening. Ritual Joya, we have Nina Andales. Yes, hello from Cebu to Leyte. Who else? We also have Tristan Odivillas. Hello, brother Tristan. Hello, and please let me know where you are watching this. Okay, again, I want to go out, but I can't. So it's always good to reminisce or to imagine your area of the Philippines, where you are in the world. If you are watching this and you're watching this live in another part of the world, thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope that this reaches you and that you are well when this reaches you. Okay, who else? Mecca Raagas and si Mama Abing Isabel Solon is watching in YouTube. Hello, hello. Those who are watching in YouTube also, you can also go to the live chats in YouTube, okay? And who else? Tagging, Ninya is tagging her boyfriend and her family. Carmel, where's that? Carmel Umale. Also, si Luis Alcoseba, hello to you. AJ Azarcon, good evening. Caitlin Gokotano, hello. Genesis, brother Genesis Capalar, Chicago Kondo. Si Sheila May, she's from Bantayan, missing attend the feast, missing the free hugs. So for all of you, virtual hug na lang, virtual hug for all of you. So yeah, it's a rainy day today. So I hope that you are warm and dry wherever you are. Then Juan Vicente says, hello, here, watching from Sambuan, Carmel Umale. Who else? We have Jeremy Peñaflor Gutang from Medellin. Hello, we're really reaching the northern part of Cebu. Jessa Nacion. Hello, Jessa. Good evening to you. And next is Gilbert Acebes Jr. from Barangay Suba. Hello sa mga tagang Barangay Suba diha, no? And we hope that you are doing well there. Free hugs, free hugs. What happens every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m.? Virtual free hugs. Yes, what else? What else? Who else is here? Bethany Dawn is here as well. Good evening, Bethany Dawn. And Shirley's Belista. Shirley's Rom Berlista is tagging her son Matthew from Danao City. Hello to all those who are from Danao. No? Who else? Peach Villados from Talisay. Then Mary Chill from South Korea. Are you serious, Mary Chill? Annyeonghaseyo from South Korea. If that is real, then woo, we are making it internationally. Guys, kaya na tayo mga from Dubai, na tayo from South Korea. Yeah. So, yes. Marami bro kayo. I don't know if that is correct. There's, who else? Noreen Singh from LA. Woo! Noreen is from LA. We're really international. LA Pupu City. Thank you so much to Noreen for watching. Even if lahi ang inyong timeline diha sa LA. Then Rosemary Quizon is also from LA. Then Shania May Huyua from Bantayan. Who else? Who else is here from Bantayan, Natay Korea, South Korea, and then from LA, and then LA Pupu, Hanaw and then napoy sa Leyte, na Ormoc, napoy taga Mandawi. Oh, napoy mga taga Cebu City, na mga taga-kayan nga nananaw dire, no? So, for those from Bugo, Teresa Masong is from Bugo. Woo! Ikaw si Francis nga wala daw siya load. I hope na ay mo load ni Francis karon para makatanaw siya. And it's still sige, two more minutes before I introduce my family to you guys. But if you're watching this in YouTube, this channel has been very known sa YouTube that's focusing on keto diet, all right? But again, as I said in a post in YouTube, to all my subscribers and to all of you who are watching this, I also am a preacher in the feast. I am a Catholic preacher, so I also want to showcase that, and this is also good content for all of you guys. And I believe that at the core of keto is really just inspiring people, at least my channel. When I do keto, I just inspire people to do better decisions. And I think inspiration in keto and motivational speaking and inspirational in the spiritual life are actually, and even practical life, are very much one and the same in terms of inspiration. So for those of you who are keto dieters watching this in this channel, I hope that this is a welcome content for you guys. I'm just really trying to share this with you. Well, yung si Jeremy Gutang, we really miss the feast. Kanang after school niya adto tanan ipagawas ig feast na worship niya say mo hilak ta gusto may ta sa talk. Yes, I'm crying there in the feast. Yes. We all experienced that. So by the way, happy birthday to all of the feasters, but today especially to our director / events head in Feast Saturday, and that is Caste Condes. Woo! Happy birthday to you, Caste. If you're watching this, happy birthday. Then si Maria Nicole is from Toledo City, and then si Lisette is from Ormoc. Ano ulit na ka sa Ormoc, Lisette? Okay, si cute guys Lucas sa live ganiha, bro. Lagi na pa siya pinas so far. Oh, here's the thing. Anyway, you'll see more of that later on. All right, sige. Where else? I think that's taga Balamban. Napoy taga Balamban di ay. And then from Bukidnon. Hello, Cherry Hilario from Bukidnon. Joash Giorsa is from Aluginsan. Sorry, I just really want to mention the places lang for now. Taga Luok, taga Argao. Hello, Eleanor Famat from Argao. Where else? Dea Tordesillas is from Negros Occidental. Wow. And then Sara Soreño is also from Camotes Island. Amazing, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, bro, Korea is one of my lists. Wow! So, sorry ha, Mary Jo, you can just comment below. Maybe dili na siya real time and later nimo. But so you are now in Korea, South Korea, and that means that one of your biggest dreams in the Novena to God's Love has been made possible by the grace of God. So congratulations to you. Woo! That's what you call spirit and life. Really practical, spiritual, and also practical. All right. So enough of our shout out. Maybe later on we're gonna have a shout out and maybe Q&A as well. So now I'm gonna introduce. Are you ready, love? Luca. So I'm going to introduce to you now my special guest. First is my additional guest, and here he is. I didn't even call him in, and he's here. So it's Luca Sebastian. Say hi. He's being shy. When he's like this, he's being shy because he's usually the public. Can you wave? Earlier, guys, if kita mo sa akong live, grabe kay katabian, but now because it's live. All right. So now, as I introduce to you my beloved wife, she is an entrepreneur. Her background is BA in San Carlos, and we met in the feast. No, in the feast we were youth in the feast before, and then nagkainlabay me. So, but actually, you already know that. And then she has also prepared a lot for this. She really went back to think back of those times na naka-experience siya sa anxiety. And then now again she is all dolled up. Please help me welcome my wife, Sister Guada Nelia. And hello. So I hope that say hi to them first.
Hello,
YouTube on Facebook. YouTube on Facebook. All right. So this is Guada, my wife, and all right. Sige. I know, guys, you will have just watch here I know you will have questions later on, and please prepare your questions because especially katong mga makarelate ani. But disclaimer lang, this is our story. Anxiety is a very broad topic, and different people experience anxiety differently, right? And they also cope with anxiety differently. but Guada technically was the one who experienced it. But because we are a family, I experienced it as well. But I'll be vulnerable later on. You can actually share whatever if you want to share how I managed it as well. All right. So again, welcome to Spirit and Life with the Nelias family. Woo! Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a game later on. Para lang mas lingaw-lingaw pa. What's the game? No, bring me is for your class. Oy na. not for Sis Marie is saying hi. Woo! Sana all nagka-inlove. All right, sige. So, are you ready to share the story? Wait, don't give me that one-liner, love. She is very known for the one-lines that she has during our light group sessions or kung mag-sharing me. One line and 1 minute. 1 minute na gini siya. So, nagsabot ni nga, love, kanang please. Ayaw ha, kay live ni siya, fees ni siya, we wanna help people. So please, ayaw, she can actually talk, right? So, tingog. Sige, so, okay. Sige, love, I already know the story, but just for the viewers now in YouTube and also in Facebook, can you share the story? Maybe, parang, to be specific about it para di tayo ma-divert. What triggered the anxiety? And then later on, I'm gonna ask you to describe the anxiety para alam nila what in your case how it happened. So what triggered the anxiety?
It was way back in 2015. We already booked the ticket to Hong Kong. Then suddenly, we discovered na nabuntis ko. So we went to the OB, but okay raman, so we went.
Yeah, allowed me mo travel.
So dito sa Hong Kong, I think most of you know na dito ko na kuhaan. So
miscarriage.
Oh, so we were thinking Disneyland. Mo gisuruyan de kay hospital na sunod.
Yeah.
And then dito sa ilang hospital, kay modern kay ilang hospital, pero grabe kadaghan kayong tao niya. Ang ilang ER, dili bitaw gyud ka magtagad yun, di ba dapat ka maglinya. Aside from that, di ba nadya marag language barrier, yung sikag compute pila gusto.
Imagine guys, we were there to travel to be tourists, and then we just had money enough for us to enjoy our stay. We had di ba nanatay itineraries and everything, because she's really the one who does the itinerary, the budgeting and everything kung travel me. But then we spent the first overnight stay in the hospital. At least because she was really admitted in the hospital. So
ato nga time murag hadlok kay lang hospital kay di ba kinumdum ka tungtupad kay murag yung tiil ni green. So ko so yung sakit. So murag murag although modern na lang facility, but I think murag ilang daghan kayo murag hindi man kayo ilang pa-check up maski sa ER lang. And then after muna to sa ER, we found out nga nakuhaan. So then dapat daw murag na pa yung mga series of tests to kuan if na limpyo ba gyud or unsa.
Yeah.
Then that was murag the shock of our lifetime ba.
Biggest shock so far, biggest shock. Like negative shock. What was running in your mind when patong gi-check pa nga, di ba, were you hoping nga naa pa si baby, nga wala lang? Kaya ako, nahurot gud akong rosaryo ato guys. While gi-check siya, nahurot akong rosaryo, mga pila to kabuk Hail Mary, nagkakuha na siguro, nagkasaksinagol siguro ang Hail Mary ato. But how about you? While you were being checked by the doctor?
Actually, mura bitaw, because we were there, di ba, for fun. Murag ako gay kusnit.
Really? Really, love?
Yeah, mura bitaw.
Wala yung kibawan.
And then, di ba, natoy marag usa ka room nga sa tanan nga room nga puros in-insect bitaw gyud
yes
ang nakabutang. There was one room nga
gamay.
Oh.
Yeah, under the staircase.
Yes, simple kay siya nga door, dili dili glass door unsa niya nara gyud siya nakabutang nga God is love. Murag-
Yes.
So murag although kulo was that a way nga murag ni talk si Lord bitaw nato. Although broad kay siya nga murag the usual nga
Anyone will just put that there, di ba?
Yeah.
It may not be for us, right?
and God is love is such a common nga
Yeah.
murag quote bitaw.
Yeah.
So murag nakakita ko comfort ato ba although di ba what helped me was talking to him nga nahadlok ko ana niya sig ininsik oksabot ana
Di ba, ikaw ano sa ilang kantina to,
Yeah.
Kaya, amo magkumplano gyud ato kay manglakaw ba manglaag kanang mo enjoy di ba na before pa to naginamtag ice kanang inom ta ato naglaglag na
Siomai.
medya nato siomay ni kaon but anyway so kana
After ito di ba murag di gid sila mosugot unless dili ka mo overnight.
yeah
So mo to naka-overnight
for your
ko.
safety po di ba
Oh. Kaya ito may makatugid. Tumurag nakatug ko, murag 2 hours yung siguro. So, I can remember nga na ko'y tupad nga Chinese. I think kami nga cases ito kay mga puros pregnant. Then 4 months siya. Kada bitong murag makaingan ko arang-arang pa din kong situation na niya. Kay 4 months siya, hatagan na siya tambal para murag pag tumaron tong tambal niya, gawas na ang bata. So mas mas grabe sa iya kay more on na purma na gud iyang anak.
why sa to
Sa ato we were like 7 months ba to? Huh? 7 months, sorry.
5 weeks
7 weeks.
7 weeks
5 weeks.
5 weeks ba
Then ang kanang murag wala pa man mo purma so pwede ra siya mo gawas like a normal
kanang murag dili na may form
Ah.
pero dili pa siya kanang wala pa siya katong limbs gyud di pa siya embryo ba so I think kana imong gisulti daan murag para mo jump off ng tanang murag critical na siya nga mindset that we really have to have in anything not just in writing kanang murag you really just look at di ba kung mo focus ka sa imong hala murag of course no murag goal kita but even katong nga time nga nagkuyawan na ka but you were able to look at other people's situation nga mas worse pa sa ato did it help you
Yeah,
in a way?
ang ka-funny kay nagka-amiga gyud niya today.
Diba?
Kasi kibaw
Why
siya
ko ni niya na
he was not allowed.
she
You
grabe kay ako sorry
He was not allowed di.
Abi na ko kato imong amiga
Murag
Yeah,
siya
I went
word actually pero murag modern siya nga word niya TV niya. Limpyo din siya. Well, anyway, kato siya nga Chinese. Murag to siya kita siya nga kanang
kuyawan ka
nakuyawan ko mo to siya iya kong gihatagan og kanang panghilamos.
wow
Toothbrush. May ana ba?
mga mga sana strangers kanya mo daw
Oo.
kanang unexpected
Yeah.
na like I really believe guys labi na sa feast na kay katong God is love nga mo nakitaan weird yun because all of the writings were in Chinese except ato nga kuan nga naay God is love nga murag basta nindot kay to siya nga kuan niya that was murag we really took it as a message from the Lord nga even if kami ra mang duha ato sa Hong Kong naanay feast ato pero murag layo man ang feast no sa Central murag nanawag of course nanawag mi nila Brother Buddy akong iyon nagtawag among ninong then si Mother Carl dayon
Actually na ay feast Hong Kong dito but sila mismo at that time di ay napo day ongoing
virus
So mismo kato siya nga taga Hong Kong nga taga feast nga siya nga bro murag mahadlok gid mi wala sa hospital kas na virus.
Kato siya na virus.
Virus.
Okay, katong mga daghan putog sa katong hospital sa Queen Elizabeth Hospital, daghan kayo sa katong na-admit siya pag ato ginamo sa kwan ko nga, hey, my wife kanang kuan pregnant miscarriage anana. Kay language barrier man. Kuan naay kuan mga tiguwang nga nagmask. Daghan kay mga tiguwang nga nagmask, no? Oh.
So anyway, after itong sa ward, syempre di ka katong pagbuntag adto. I-check na po ko na ni taas day akong BP.
Muna to nang sugod yung anxiety?
Amot lang, itaas akong BP, pero murag, wala raman sad. So murag dito ko nakibaw, mo din may feeling sa mga high blood nga bugat ang uho.
Bugat yung mga.
But of course, kay siguro pa ko
trigger.
ito.
Yan ako yung trigger, no?
Then, di ba, after ato, by God's grace, yun, na clear ko, di ba, okay ra to go out. Kaya man naman ang overnight.
Yan ka itong miracle nga ako nang i-share, di ba, nga ako may ipabayad.
Oh.
Technically, nakabayad mi og admission, di ba, nga na-admit. That was 900 Hong Kong dollars. Mahal kayo niya, times 7. Pero, katod yung bills nga, na-admit na siya, katanang mga medisina nga ikuan niya or whatever, kaya wala nang ibigay pa. That was a very big miracle for us.
Yeah, di ba ni-approach ka sa nurse na we don't have this enough
we don't have money.
It's okay, just go
out and leave. Ano siya? Just go and leave.
How do we do it?
Just go. Siya nga, ikaw nga, how do we just walk out? Siya, yeah, walk out. And then, so, walk out din ko nga, you forgot to take the tag. So, ako dyan gipatangtang ang tag kay para clear din niya. Yan akong gitangtang. So, ako to.
We went to the elevator. Yung kanabitong ko yung matahap kita exit.
Okay, para di, basig mausabi lang una-una ba nga, di may kagawas.
Gawas yun ang hospital. Ito akong marabugat nga na-feel na wagid siya na yung marabugasan. Tumata siya, after ato, di ba, we went back to the hotel na niya. Murag ningon, gaya ko niya mo di lang ta manuroy eh. We had more 3 days pa ba to?
Okay, we spent there 4 days in Hong Kong, but first day siya nakuhaan.
Yeah.
Kanya, wala. First day siya nakuhaan of all the days.
Then you decided na panagsaram gid sa dire, let's go out. So
and we had to, kasuway naman siguro mo, you have to force yourself to enjoy something just because sayang po if daily, although you have all the reasons not to do it, but katumurag, napa may 3 days niya, magusto lang na dito sa hotel ramit, mamurag, niya, wala tagin may mabuhat din na mabalik si ang bata ba, so, we named him Francesco, no? Francesco. Anyway, so that triggered the anxiety. So now, can you describe to them your anxiety? What were you seeing or feeling? And
so after to dire na sa Cebu, murag kanang feeling nga guol gihapon ba? Diba imo kong invite nga ato tag kuan Feast Park Lane para di ko magsigig. Oh, what happened? So dito
Go.
Dito sa Feast Park Lane, after ato, I remember akong tupad ato si Kai. Well, sige siya, istorya na lipong lang ko kalit. Pag-human, paspas na kayo akong heartbeat.
All right, sorry guys, naputol yun. So it's all about the intermittent. So go.
So muna to sa Feast Park Lane, murag nalipong lang kong kalit ba niya, paspas akong heartbeat. Nabugnaw kaya akong kanina itong tangkugo. O sumutong nakuyawan ko niya, nato tag ER na po sa North dyan, kay doon sa Amua.
Mm.
And then, mo to gitagaan din kong pampatog. Na ang ka-funny ito nga pampatog, mo yung ko nakatog yun.
So paspas imong heart, yeah, bugnaw. How about the fear? Basta yung mga fears ni mo atong mga worries.
Yeah, kung fear ka ka na if I will still be alive, yeah. The next thing you wanna do is kanang dapat na nagyo ko sa hospital or else basi mamatay ko.
Sige. Unsa yung reaction sa imong bana? Sa imong anxiety? unsa akong reaction?
I think initially you were concerned.
Concerned yun nga mga yun. So naman eh, kanang mahuman na katong sa miscarriage niya. Siya na pod. But then, after atong pila ka days,
after to pila ka days, dito na to nagsugod nga, di na gyud ko katog. So, ningon ko niya, ato ka tag more cardiologist, kay akong heart ko, ngayon, usahay mo, kalit lang, pas-pas nga, murag to ka sa kabayo.
ya naglingkod ra ka na.
Oh, out of nowhere lang niya, murag sa kuyawan, ano ba? So, mo to neto ng cardiologist, diba niya, na natoy time ningon siya nga, kanang, huna-huna naman na rin mo, eh. Bugihok.
So guys ningon jud ko niya makainomdom ko ng mga mindset raman. Mindset raman na. Kanang pero of course with kanang gentle pero kanang nay gamay push ba ani lagi tang mga brothers good mga sisters diha if inyong mga pare or bana na napod bana igsuon nga lalaki nga na may problema niya they want to solve it please kanang pasagdailan na sila tagay sila chance kay they really want to solve problems when in fact you don't want problems to be solved, you know, just want a listening ear. Sige, so next.
So we went to a cardiologist niya. Usually with the kanang mga doctors with medical background, what they would always give you medicine good. So iya ko gihatagan na sa dug pampatog o pangpakalma.
Oh. Maganda siya inom.
So pag abot sa balay niram ko pampatog nakatog ko pero nakamata ko kalit kay ni kusog na akong heart niya. One work. So mo dito nihatag to siya pampakalma. Kay mo dito para magkalma na pud ang heart. Kuy na maging ani ko every day. Oh. So nakuyawan na ako kay katong kusog na kay akong heart wag nanggahi na akong kamot ba. So mo to niinom katong pampakalma niya. At after to wala na po ko katog work days good. Na di ko makatog, di ba?
And then you had to sa wellness land.
Oh, and then I thought of
Paredes.
Doc Romy Paredes.
Holistic.
Yeah. Then dito na gyud nagsugod. He was able to explain ba nga it was anxiety attack daw.
Yeah.
And it was yung recommendation gyud was really natural.
The doctors na Dr. Air, Dr. Sun, Dr. Kuan Water, tanan Dr. Sleep, tanan Dr.
He would advise me to go to grass.
And we went. We adto, guys. Sorry sa mga nagsusunod ng mga Tagalog diyan or mga hindi nakakaintindi ng Cebuano. But okay lang. Pumunta kami sa sa family park. Kasi sabi ni Doc Paredes, just be one with nature, maybe walk barefoot on the grass and embrace a tree. And most people would find it weird, but it's not weird because even Saint Francis of Assisi parang advocates love for nature, so it's really healing, and we did that, right?
Yeah.
We even had a picture. I couldn't find a picture.
Yeah, actually may pagka-weird siya kasi sa family park magtinail.
So she went there, guys, katawan kay lanami nga nag-drive nami auto ha niya pagkuan kay munaog siya niya she will take out her shoes, tatanggalin niya yung shoes niya tapos maglalakad siya sa grass. Yung may malapit sa yung may parang lake sa family park, those who are familiar with family park, iba may parang lake doon na parang may mga gansa naman. So you walk there and then you even
the weirdest was Doc Romy said hug a tree.
And then she hugged a tree. Did the tree hug you back? We're not making fun of what Doc Paredes said. It's kami lang ang nawi-weirdhan kasi hindi kami sanay sa ganon. Although I really believe that there's an exchange of energy, or I don't know. And even ngayon, even if you don't hug a tree, just looking at the plants, di ba, it refreshes you. It makes you calm. So I think there really is, I don't know, a meta thing that happens there.
So after slowly, I murag makashasta na ko.
That helped you.
Yeah. Until murag, there were days na di gyapon ko katog, but murag bitog mas kalma na ko, kasi di ba naman sa ito murag breathing exercise,
Yes.
feeling ni mo murag mo paspas.
Square breathing.
Yeah, I forgot unsa na to nga breathing. Murag slowly to nga murag naka-recover ko. And then after murag nakabantay ko after 3 days makatug na gyud ko murag.
Wow.
I feel like murag moingon na gyud akong mind nga, uy, everyone tug na so tug na mi.
So nakatog na ka.
Oh, murag katumagong wild anxiety at ako murag feeling na ko lahi akong utok, akong heart, akong lawas, murag lahi tanan. Was lang nagkahiusa ba. So after atong murag kang yeah, after to kang Doc Romy murag siya kanang naghinay-hinay sila og ka in union with each other.
Those you experience as well, those in YouTube and in Facebook, can you comment below what your experience of anxiety as well, and maybe share to us what triggered your anxiety, because it's good to share, and to share and to know that there are also other people who are experiencing that anxiety is real. To be honest, guys, ako again, I shared this in the talk which will be out on Saturday. I am too optimistic to a fault, wherein I'm too optimistic. I fail to allow people to go through the process of grieving, of being sad, and then being happy. Because it's just me. I think that's my way of coping. Iba-iba tayo ng coping, di ba, love? And that's why I really became insensitive at some points to you, na parang, and not because I want to be insensitive, na parang in my mind was different, na parang okay lang yan, ganun. But, again, iba yung process.
I actually thought one time nga, especially katong nights that I cannot sleep, murag I thought nga, doon ako murag mabuwang. Di na magyud ko katog, kapoy na kakong lawas, nga murag kag nang scared ka, unsay mahitabo, ana murag anxiety attack, murag siya kanang kibaw ka nga dili tinuod, pero tinuod gyud siya ba, murag naa gyud sa imong mind bitaw. Murag sa una, murag I would have thought na anxiety attack, murag utok-utok, murag na.
Even you, when you didn't experience it yet.
Mga willpower kunuha na, but when something traumatic happens, or murag you'll really murag you'll fall to its prey, yun ba?
Yeah. So we sending out our love and virtual hugs to those who are experiencing anxiety right now. We feel you, and we hope that you'll be able to bounce back from it, because the next part is how did you bounce back? Pero how she was able to bounce back, because now she's like this. Actually, before Luca came to the picture, she was able to bounce back na. And actually, I will not preempt it na. I will not preempt. But before this, let us make a little bit of break lang muna. And then for those of you who are watching, I want you to comment below, those who are able to relate to anxiety. Maybe your family member or ikaw ang nag-anxiety. Pwede mo hashtag or comment below and hashtag relate or hashtag anxiety is real, like that. Like for example, si Hanley Patilas, she said, "Hi bro Steven, same feeling jud mig gipamati niya, mo trigger siya every time mag-uol ko or usahay, mo kalitra jud siya. Makamata ko og kadlawon, then mo kalitra paspas ang heartbeat, but pressure jud ang tambal." Yes, very very true. So thank you Hanley for your comment. Next, do you want to read? Di ka basa. Si Brother Aliando. Hi brother. Hi, one of our servants. That feeling when you think that you're already losing your mind, pero muingon lang ang doctor na ikaw lang ang makatabang sa imong sarili. Yeah, it's hard, no? It's hard to experience that na Kaya bitaw kato yang giingon ako di ko ka-relate sa iyang ma-feel ha. I wanted to empathize good. I wanted to understand her but I could not kay di man gud ko ka-experience, wa ko ka-experience. And then kaya bitaw real na but trying to empathize or put myself in her shoes. Bitaw no what if para nimo tinuod na but ang ubang tao maingon lang gyapon sasabi ng ibang tao na hindi totoo yan, sa mind mo lang yan. Di ba nakakainis yun, nakaka-down yun. So, sabi rin ni Ebie Quijano, #relate. And then to Pat Pakulanang, Brother Steven, I'm currently experiencing anxiety. Been away from family for 3 months. It's the longest I've been away from home. My anxiety attacks kay same sa imo wife. Palpitations, difficulty of sleeping, and too many random thoughts in my mind. So there are a lot of people who could relate to you.
Yeah.
So can you later na lang when see Pat because she's gonna answer that and how she bounced back. I think we're just gonna go na lang no. How did you bounce back? And before you answer that, and then disclaimer again, we are going to answer it on her perspective on our story, and because different people cope with it differently, and we just hope that whatever she'll be sharing, because what she will share para sa akin is very brilliant, how she bounced back. I hope that it will be able to help you. All right, okay? So, sige. Last na lang, I'll be reading Cherry, just your mind, remember. I'll be reading Cherry Hilarious comment. #relate. Other symptoms nga ma-feel nimo during anxiety attacks aside sa pagpaspas imong heartbeat kay kanang mamugnaw ka, which you felt, right? Tapos magkurog ka while you cry. Tapos mag-mix pa yun sometimes with headaches. So yeah, Cherry, that is correct. No, those are the similar or the common things if ever you have that. Sige, so love. So let's go back to this is actually the last part just to send out parang end on a good note, no? After hearing her story, after hearing her struggle with me as the husband na wala kasabot, and I'll be honest ako kasabot ato. I tried, but yeah.
But he was supportive also because when I said we'll go to a dog round, so
okay mo drive. Yeah. So wala na akong ma-support niya, drive lang, whatever she wants. I try to be gentle and accommodate. So
after Dr. Romy, it was more on, although the anxiety attack was still there, but I learned how to manage it. Then I became kanang calmer, because Dr. Romy said the first thing that I have to do was to accept this is what happened to me. So I need to accept it and then be gentle to yourself that's what you're going through. So
acceptance.
Yeah, and then there was a time also nakahuman ko libro Pope John Paul II.
Is this the book here also?
Baga nga libro.
Baga kayo nga libro na human niya.
In fairness karon mo tanan kanimo mag-umay sundupan. Baga lang to pass away the nights I cannot sleep.
Just later.
So after that, it took mga 2 months na I cannot sleep. Like
Mama is sleeping.
And then, because kabantay ko mga after 3 days makatulog lagi ko. So the next day I would be so happy. So I would be so happy. So we found out that I was pregnant.
Yes, she was pregnant na.
And after
so ang nawa ko galit, sorry. Kaya ang context guys, why wala pa rin kaming tigil sa pagbubuo kahit anxiety na siya.
Yeah, after that, because I found out I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was really God's grace. So that is my answer to how I overcame my anxiety attack. It was through God's grace. After finding out that I was pregnant, I felt like, diba, I told you nga, feeling na ko lahi akong utok, lahi akong heart, lahi akong lawas, scattered ko. After that, siya ka nang unison yun siya. And then, cooperate na gud siya tanan.
Why? Because of the thought na
Yeah, we're carrying murag. It's like a purpose more bigger than me. Bitaw.
very good. Yeah.
So, mao to
Yeah.
siya.
Again, let's have it clearly said na one of the thing that really made you bounce back is because you had a purpose bigger than
Yeah,
it was him that helped his mom bounce back out of the anxiety.
and miraculously, munang maingon jud ko God grace after gid ato nga night, tuog na jud ko every day, every night na So mo to siya, it was murag a 2 month struggle pa din nga cannot sleep like that. So mo to.
That's
so,
the story.
Yeah, that's my anxiety story.
Yeah. So I hope that that her story helped you guys. Na again, so she accepted good because some of us who are experiencing anxiety maybe it. So there's nothing wrong about having anxiety attacks. It is real. Number one, it's real. It's happening, and it could affect anyone who may be having triggers that brought about the anxiety. But amot lang sa story lang ni Gwa that she was able to overcome it because of the grace of God that came in the form of a purpose bigger than herself. No nga, di ba murag tungod kay na nato baby si Luca na nasayang tiyan. So she had all of the scattered parts of God that had to come together to focus not anymore on on the trauma or whatever, but to focus on making this baby grow. So any last message for them for tonight before we go to the game? For those who are experiencing anxiety. Nagayon mga nag-comment. Oh.
I think actually I was just I really cannot like how to
walay one answer to it, no?
Yeah, because it's so different if you yourself experience it bitaw. And I think it's more on kanang you have to carry lang yun yourself together and be strong. And then prayers or magito ako. Prayers, acceptance, and then for sure one day the Lord will really heal you.
So we pray for those who are experiencing anxiety right now sa pandemic, whatever, in terms of relationship and career. We pray for you. We have you in our prayers. And no, at least namoy si Brother Steven, a part of me who is Guada, is able to relate to you. And yeah, so that's her story. That's our story as a family. And because of her being able to bounce back from anxiety, there's Luca. You're the reason why your mom. Oh, you're shy. You're still shy. You're not. Oh, so you can just say hi.
Hi. Let me go.
All right. So let's have a game now. So before we end, guys, let's have a game, and then after the game, I'll be having a shout out again for the rest of those. So sige. Our game is all about kami so na mag 5-5. May namin mga questions to each other. And then 10 seconds, right? You're gonna 3 seconds. 3 seconds, you're gonna blow the whistle, son, okay? You say 1, 2, 3, and we need to answer before the time runs out, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. No, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wait.
You ask me first.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Actually, kami na naman mag-games. Sige, count first. Go. Wait. After the question, go.
Okay. First question.
Go. Yeah, after Mama asks the question, now after 3 seconds, you blow the whistle. Go.
All-time favorite song.
All-time favorite song, Nothing Can Stop Us Now. Nothing's gonna stop us now? Yeah, nothing's gonna stop us now. Next.
All-time favorite movie.
All-time favorite movie, Titanic. Titanic, ito na na-announce.
Who is your favorite Avenger?
Favorite Avenger is Iron Man.
Why?
Iron Man because he's the leader. Because the leader needs other people to be better.
Now me.
Who do you think is your celebrity lookalike?
My celebrity lookalike is si JL. Si John Lloyd or si Pecto. Duha na, si Pecto or si John Lloyd.
Kani number 5.
Masasa?
Mutuo jud.
Nga?
Nga January.
O tanaw lang. John Lloyd, katong murag nakuha siguro na ambot na ko tanong kung si John Lloyd. Mana? Okay, sige, imong turn. Here's for you. If you were a dog breed, what will you be?
Doberman.
Kuyaw. Doberman, kuyaw. Good. Really? Doberman. Okay. Next. If you were, kani kayo mas gentle. If you were a flower, what flower will you be? Bougainvillea. Grobis, ano? Exotic flower like tulip. Bougainvillea. Okay. Dili sa pagitan. Next, what is your dream destination? Iceland. Pareha. Dili lagi Holy Land. All right. Pero land at least na common. Next, what is your fondest childhood memory? Oh. Happy.
Riding a bike.
Riding a bike. Okay. Last question for my wife. Who is your favorite Pinoy actor or actress?
Pinoy.
Ann Curtis. All right. So, mo din siya tungguan. Ano magpakan si Guada? Thank you for sharing the story to people. Tagsala kay ni siya mo bitaw karon ko ka-realize JL ka-lookalike. So, tagsala na siya mo gawa si Luca usually. But there. Okay, what can you say to them? Go. It's your time now. Go.
Bam! I like this game.
Oh, very good. Okay, now more shout out for the rest of the people. Shout out to again, ni Andrea Constantino, si Noreen Sinining, #relate.
Mama,
Next, si Nicole Maria Nicole. We pray for you. And si Joey Sahan or Singahan. Hello, Joey. Next, si Gemaville Mendez. So Joseph's anxiety attack. And si Cristel, bitaw karon pa ko ka-realize JL lookalike. All right, so guys, that will be our live for. How was your experience?
I was nervous.
Nervous.
and there's a train.
So guys, wala ni siya gi-train gani na ako og public speaking, but for those of you who want to be public speakers, lahi ra jud kaayo if imong story. So tip na nako ninyo, if it is your story, no one can ever question your personal testimony, and you will be able to share it with heart good. So that's why I always advocate for stories during public speaking. So So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel in YouTube for more inspiration and for more vlogs and keto. And for those who are watching us in Facebook, don't forget to support the Feast at Home and Spirit and Life, and also Law at Home ni Brother Rico during Sundays, and all the other content of Feast Visayas. And we will show you the details on how to give your love offering and tithes in the comment section below. And then we hope that you will be able to be generous to God. I know you already are, but I'm just here to remind you that please, you can always give to God and out of your generous hearts. Okay? Salamat kayo. And I hope that this really helped you. I hope that this episode really helped you. Next week, we are going to talk about school. Luca is already in school online. And if you have children, if you have nephews, if you have nieces, or any bata nga nag-eskwela na, or maybe ikaw ang inahan or amahan nga nag-struggle sa online classes karon nga time sa pandemic, next week I have a very important guest, no? He is from the education sector, And he's one of our friends lang naman, not naman somebody from that ed, but he's still a very good resource speaker about how to manage your time in the new normal in terms of schooling. So please share this to people, and I hope again also there it is. It's being pinned there. How to give to God. Salamat kayo guys, and please also send us your comments and also share this to people. The page. Salamat, and hope to see you again next time. Luca, bye bye, bye bye,
Bye.
bye bye. God bless. God bless. God bless. God bless.